Shalom, everyone. I'd like to welcome you back to Hebrew Word Power number 15. Today's topic, Yahuah Nissi, which means Yahuah, our banner. I like to say all praises to the Most High Yahuah, he who breathes life. Behold the nailed hands. His son Yahusha, Yahuah is salvation. The Ruach HaKodesh, the set apart spirit. The comforter, the one who leads us into all truth. Praying that all is well with you and your family. Praying that you will be obedient and that you will accomplish everything that Yahuah has given you to do. This is a very powerful lesson. I'm excited to get into it. Let's get ready to go into the word of Yah. Today's scripture will be coming from the book of Exodus, the 17th chapter, starting at the first verse. It reads, "And all the assembly of the children of YASHAR'AL journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys, according to the commandments of Yahuah, and pitched in Rephidim. And there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moshe, and said, Give us water that we may drink. And Moshe said unto them, Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt Yahuah?" Third verse, "And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moshe and said, Wherefore is this that ye have brought us up out of Mizraim to kill us, our children, our cattle, with thirst? And Moshe cried unto El Yahuah, saying, What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. And Yahuah said unto Moshe, Go on before the people, take with you of the elders of YASHAR'AL your rod, wherewith you shall smoke the river, take in your hand and go." Sixth verse, "Behold, I will stand before you there upon the rock in Chorov, and you shall smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moshe did so in the sight of the elders of YASHAR'AL. And he called the name of the place Makkah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of YASHAR'AL, because they tempted Yahuah, saying, Is Yahuah among us or not? Then came Amalek and fought with YASHAR'AL in Rephidim." Verse 9, "And Moshe said unto El Yahusha, Choose us out men and go out, fight with Amalek tomorrow. I will stand on top of the hill with the rod of Elohim in my hand." So Yahusha, which is talking about Joshua, did as Moshe had said to him, and fought with Amalek, and Moshe and Aaron and Chur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass when Moshe held up his hand that YASHAR'AL prevailed. When he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moshe's hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Chur stayed up his hands, the one on one side, the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. 13, "And Yahusha discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And Yahuah said unto Moshe, Write this for a memorial and a sefer, and rehearse it in the ears of Yahusha, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heavens. And Moshe built an altar and called the name of it Yahuah Nissi, which means Yahuah, our banner. For he said, Because Yah has sworn that Yahuah will have war with Amalek from generation to generation." We must understand that Yahuah is strategic in all of his doings and in all of his dealings. Now we're going to talk about the banner of victory. As you see in front of you, this is a book I wrote back in 2014 entitled Conducting Warfare in the Heavenly Realm. And inside this book, I talked about the different banners that each of the tribes of YASHAR'AL had in the encampment. And I go through them in not a lot of detail, but in some detail enough to get you researching some more. So I told you it's time to wave your banner of victory. You see, as the banner is displayed here, that each banner had an emblem on it. Now these are all the emblems together, but when the 12 tribes of YASHAR'AL were out in the encampment, they had 3 tribes in each group, to the north, the south, the east, and the west. To the east, you had Judah was the lead tribe, which was represented by the lion. You had Ephraim, which is the west, which was the oxen. You had Reuben, which is to the south, the man. And you had Dan, the north, which is the eagle. Even though you see these emblems here on this flag, throughout the scripture, it talks about in Ezekiel and in Revelation how these same creatures stand before Yah, standing for the 12 tribes of YASHAR'AL. Go read it for yourself. It's deep. Now we're going to go into the book, chapter 14. It's time to wave your banner of victory. I'm going to read Numbers 2 and 2. The sons of YASHAR'AL shall camp each by his own standard with the banners of their father's household. Each one of them had a banner in front of their father's household. What is a banner? A large piece of cloth with a design, a picture, or writing on it. Words printed in large letters at the top of the newspaper front page under the name of newspaper, and an advertisement that is across the top of the page on the World Wide Web. Now the word definition of banner in Hebrew is nakat, to gleam from afar, to be conspicuous as a signal, to raise a beacon, lift up as an ensign. As we stand for Yahuah, we must allow him to lift us up as beacons, lights, and a righteous symbol that will bring glory, honor, and majesty to his name. If you think about it, there are banners throughout this world, military banners, college banners, high school football banners. There are banners on different businesses. So banners are everywhere. And they represent that company, what they stand for, and how they conduct their business. So when you see that banner, or think of that company. So now I'm going to go to what is the purpose of banners. I'm going to go banners rally the troops for war. Banners bestow honor. Banners tell people who you represent. Banners signal or attract attention. Banners also herald the event that's about to take place. If you notice, I'm reading from my book, but I'm only reading the topic. I'm not reading the scriptures. So you can get a chance, you do that on your own. You see I got a lot of scratch marks throughout where I'm going in, finishing up and redoing the book, changing out his name. Because in the book before I had Lord and all those things in the erroneous name. So I'm fixing it up right now, making that straight. You also see banners unify the company by directing the praise and worship in warfare. Banners streamers shows victories won. Banners are a demonstration of Yahuwah's presence lifted in our midst. Banners can be rally point for healing. Also, you got banners put the enemy on flight. They know who's coming when they see that banner. Banners is minister to and celebrate. You know, when you're younger, you see go to a football game, you see this banner coming in, this team coming in. They got these streamers, they got these banners. They coming in, they on fire. Most people be scared of some teams because they know that banner. When they see it, they ain't come to play. They were for real about what they were about to do. So you get a chance, you go in and look for yourself and read these scriptures. Stop it, pause, put it on pause, and go ahead and read. Check out the rest of the little notes I have in here. It's some great notes, some insight. I can't wait to redo it. I'm in the process of doing a lot of my books. So I give y'all the glory that I was able to teach you today about the different banners, but also make mention to you that Yahuwah, first and foremost, is our banner. He is our keeper. He is our helper through everything we go through. So don't forget that you'll never lose if Yah is for you. So if Yahuwah be for you, who can be against you? Shalom.